Hey y'all, I'm back this week with another video. Just checking in to let you know again what's going on and just a little piece of some things that I've learned. This morning I had to go get a flu shot, and I say this morning very loosely. The kids and I did not get up until after 10:30 this morning. So loosely, it's now just 1:05 in the afternoon, and I haven't done much but get my flu shot this morning, and the kids are still in, or came back home and went back in their pajamas. And yes, this hashtag homeschool life, we absolutely love it. And doing school, I have actually Dietrich over here and Dalen over here working on some things. So we're hopefully going to get this video done without any interruptions. Today I'm going to talk about self-care. Self-care is kind of a hot topic, a thing that wasn't really talked about in our parents' generation, but seems to be talked about now. And it's also important to talk about what it is and what it's not. It's also important to recognize when we haven't been taking care of ourselves. So first of all, I want you to know what self-care is not. Self-care is not this excuse for selfishness. It's not an excuse for spending money that we don't have, or that even that we do have, but it's an inappropriate use of money at the moment, let's say. It's not the mani-pedi, it's not the massage, it's not the going out for drinks with the girls just because we've had a hard day because we're women or we're moms. Like, that is something that is a huge pet peeve of mine, is this fact that there's this correlation that because you're a mom, you must drink wine. Because you're a woman and you've had a hard day, you must have a wine glass. Maybe some women like beer. Just kidding. But for real, like this correlation of like this drinking thing, just because you're a woman, just because you've had a thing, that is not self-care. Pawning your kids off, or for lack of better terms, onto your husband. They're his kids too. That is not a self-care type of thing. Now, I'm not saying that getting away from the kids is not a good thing, because it is. I'm not saying that getting a mani and pedi is a bad thing, because it is. I'm not saying that getting a massage is a bad thing, because it's a good thing. Like, all these things are good things. It's just they are not labeled as self-care. What self-care really is, self-care is making yourself a priority because you're worth it. Self-care is making yourself a priority because if you aren't well, then those in your care and those that have to be in your presence, or mine, are going to suffer. So I'm going to give you I'm going to give you 8 examples of what healthy self-care is and what it looks like. Number 1, and I think it's probably the most important, and probably something that it sounds silly and stupid, but it's true. Take a shower and shave yourself. Wash your face. Take care of yourself. If you are not clean, if you have taken all day long, you have worked, you have laundry, you have your own job outside of the home or your job inside the home, you have kids, you're running kids everywhere. If you don't take time to clean yourself, you're going to start to lose some dignity and pride in yourself. So that is one thing that we tend to, or at least maybe me, is to skip or make it a second priority. Oh, I'll just quickly shower in the morning. It's not a big deal. No, take the 5 to 10 minutes, even if it's 5 minutes, just to stand in hot steam. You don't even have to wash your hair. I'm not talking about getting all that drama. I'm talking about literally showering and just standing in there for a hot minute by yourself, or even with the kids standing outside your door. You're there by yourself for a minute. Take a shower. The second thing for self-care is to make your doctor's appointments and go. Do your routine yearly appointments. Get your dental work done. Get your physical done. Get your, if you need to go to the dermatologist, if you need to go to a specialist and you've been putting it off, do it. We cannot be, what I have learned specifically is that if I don't take care of my health, I am going to cause suffering to my kids, to my husband, and to my other family and friends that are involved in my life. Take care of yourself by making your doctor's appointments. 3, do social media free weekends. I cannot stress this enough. The last couple of weekends, actually I think it was all of October, I chose not to do social media free weekends. My life has gotten more chaotic. I had so much more input than I normally had. I had no time to decompress. I had no time to just be in the presence of my people. So I highly recommend doing social media free weekends. They are fabulous. I mean, like I said, it's hard because you'll see on your phone, you're like, oh, it's like habit. Crap. Touching the screen on my, or touching an app on my phone screen has become a habit, and it takes me away from the people in my presence. That's a problem. Excuse me. It is allergy season after all. Another thing, number 4, plan your meals. I'm not saying go all out for meal prepping for the whole week. I mean, if you have the time, do it. But seriously, plan your meals. And I say this twofold. One, so that you can save money during the week and not have to do a quick, oh crap, let's go to pizza again, or let's order at who's bringing home dinner. Let's not worry about that. The least you have to worry about things in your life, the better you are, the better prepared you are for meals specifically. I mean, everybody's got to eat. Plan out your meals. I have a list on my refrigerator every week that tells me what I have available, what I can cook, and if something sounds good that night, I just cross it out and make it. That's it. The second fold of that is that you then can continue to nourish your body well. You can nourish your body well and feel better about yourself long term. Crap, I had whatever and I gorged myself. I ate too much this day. Well, then the next day you're going to be tired. And then it just kind of trickles down that you're going to constantly just continue this cycle. And then you'll start to feel bad about yourself and like what you're feeding your kids and all this stuff. Plan ahead. Take a few moments on Sunday. I do it every Sunday or Saturday, depending on how busy I am. But I plan every week what we have in the refrigerator or the freezer or in the pantry, and I plan our meals and get all the grocery shopping done throughout the week if I need to. Is this number 6? Oh, number 5, plan ahead for your week on Sundays. So I have a physical calendar. It's not sitting with me right this minute. I have a physical calendar, but I also have an app on my phone that's called FamCal. And this app right here, it looks just like this. Where is it? Oh, it helped if my camera was facing the right. It's this one right here. This app, and it opens up, and I actually have Dustin attached to it. So wherever he is in the world, he can actually see what we're doing every day. And I also have it on a written calendar that I keep in my bag where I kind of write down like contact information or directions for these appointments and things. I look at my calendar every Sunday. And I prepare ahead the kids' school, who has what appointments. It just mentally prepares me for the week ahead so that I'm not caught off guard by anything, and it just clears my head. The next thing I do, or the next thing I recommend, is we have so much going on in our world. We have so much input. We have the news. We have social media. We have these alerts that come up on your phone that tell you that someone's been beheaded in whatever country or whatever city near you. You've got people that you are around that are dealing with so much baggage and have so much stuff that we tend to start to carry that. And then we forget about ourselves. We forget like our baggage. We forget to deal with our emotions, our feelings, and things like that. So what I highly recommend is seeking some kind of therapy. If needed, and on needed basis. I think everybody needs therapy, but honestly, seek out therapy. Seek out a Christian counselor. If you want some recommendations for the Indianapolis area or in the Dayton area, I do have some great options for you. But seek out therapy. Another thing I would recommend is definitely get yourself in the Bible. Get yourself in the Bible at least once a day. And sometimes, like, that seems overwhelming. Gosh, when am I going to sit down? I can't focus. I'm so tired. All of these things. Some people do like this, I get up before the kids and take some time. And I applaud those women. I can't do that. My time in the Bible is whenever I need it. Like, legit, I will get in the Bible, while the kids are having breakfast, or I'll get in the Bible while the kids are taking a break. I will get in the Bible by listening to it on the Bible app. Another thing, like sidebar with that, I would also get yourself to a group of women that is specifically used to push you toward Jesus. Women that will get on their knees and bring you to the throne. That will not compare you. I think there's a meme going around that says, be the woman that adjusts the woman's crown. Those type of women. Get yourself around those type of women. And the last thing I highly recommend, the last thing of healthcare or healthy self-care I recommend is to get your body moving. Whether that's up and down and here comes Dell. Get your body moving. Hang on, buddy. Get your body moving. If it's 30 minutes up and down the driveway, throw those kids outside with some coats and gloves, umbrellas, whatever you need. Get them outside and you start moving. If you can't get outside, go up and down your stairs a few times. Throw on a podcast, throw on some music, and dance. Learn the floss with your kids. Learn that other thing that goes like this. I don't know what it's called, but learn some things, enjoy, and try to take some time to laugh. And that's where I'll leave it right now. Healthy self-care is important. Selfish self-care, that's not self-care. That's pure selfishness. And I would love to hear some comments in the down below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please always hit me up. I'm grateful for the time. And Dell is my timer. So I will let you go, and you guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.